Diversity. There are so many definitions, synonyms, and meanings for it. There are as many definitions that you can think of. And being brought up in such a diverse community has made me think, what is it all about? Then I discovered that there are different languages, foods, superstitions, beliefs. The list goes on, and I bet it's limitless. Me, myself, and I. How many times do we say me, myself, and I? Because everyone is on about themselves. And you might say, why not? But here is why. When I moved to England from a remote village in India, not knowing a sentence of English, my life took a 360-degree turn. Shocked to be in an unknown world that I used to see in the movies. It was nothing like the world I had left behind. It seemed more simple and easy. Well, that was my first thought. Then I joined my first English school. I was fine until I reached the school. But as I was taken to my classroom, I cried. I cried because I couldn't speak a word of English. Now, you might be thinking, why am I talking about my life? But it is because not every one of us have the same or similar experience. And this is what makes it diverse. But then not every one of us have to have the same experience. Yet at least we all could show some respect and empathize each other, which I over and over again felt the lack of. I didn't understand why, but I knew I was different. Not because I didn't know what they knew, but because they didn't know what I knew. My language, my beliefs, my values, which I highly honor. That's okay. Now I think about it, it doesn't bother me much. But then I was repeatedly destroyed, often end up losing myself. It is all because of the lack of respect to diversity. There are roughly 6,500 languages spoken today. They are languages to communicate, interact, and express each other what we feel. All 6,500 languages are there to do the same thing. Some of us learn a different language. Why? Don't have to. You can communicate very well with the one you already know. But still, we go ahead. It is because we want to experience the culture from where that language originates. Some of us have second or even a third language. So you might know the difference it has on our society. Food, glorious food. We all love food. That's mostly because we can't survive without it. There are infinite varieties in food. And food has a sensation that has us thriving to taste it. Now, I'm a South Asian, and as we all know it's the smelliest and flavorsome food with endless combinations. And why not? Because many of us would go for a tandoori chicken with naan or a katsu curry with noodles. The divine Italian cuisine, pizza. We all like to eat baked cheese on a piece of bread with different toppings. And this is found across the planet. So this one variety in food can bring our diverse communities together, symbolizing the unity food has. And food embraces that diversity. There are theories no one can escape from. Superstitions. They persist in every culture, in every community, and in every religion. They all are different, not the same. Number 13. Oh, the Saturn is onto me today. Don't let the black cat cross your way. Don't open the umbrella inside. Don't let the dogs cry. It's bad luck. They all are different, but same to avoid bad luck. Major diversity is caused by religion. Hinduism, Islam, Judaism, Sikhism, Buddhism, and Christianity are few of those religions. They all are different, but they all worship God, just in various ways and forms. Some are a bit complicating to understand, and some are easier to understand. Most of us come under certain religion once we come into existence. We are brought up with those religious principles and we follow them. We might not be clear yet as to why we follow them, but as we grow into adulthood, maybe we will find out why our parents chose for us to follow them. This diversity exists in a very large number, that we often forget the presence of other faiths. When there is a lack of recognition for one another, conflict arises and human-caused destruction takes place. This is avoidable if we can recognize and accept the otherness. It's amazing to have diversity. It gives that extra bit of worth to our own principles, philosophies, and creed. It gives a significance of how our community, our world, operates. Thank you for listening.